And we are the other people. I'm Adam,
I'm Jake.
and we're still in self-isolation. I am myself. What about you, Jake?
Oh, I'm definitely still in self-isolation. And if the coronavirus wasn't bad enough to isolate me, it is it's snowing. Okay, I'm gonna cut off my background just because I want to show you
Okay.
this. Can you see the snow coming down?
Yeah, I can see. I can see it.
And the ground is white right now
Wow.
in Detroit, Michigan. So let's put that
So
back up because that just makes me feel better.
yeah, because you've got like the nice clouds, the nice
Yeah.
skyline
I know
there. I
it got
see
up to
that.
70 degrees earlier in the week, and then now it's freezing and snowing again.
I can't really complain then because yesterday I'm in around DC, and it was around 70 yesterday. Today it's about 50. So.
Just keep on crying. Keep on crying.
So have you been outside at all or anywhere since last time we spoke?
Just barely. Just barely. I have not actually been in a store. Here's a crazy thing. I haven't been in a car in over a month,
Really?
which is a record for my probably entire life. I've been outside, what's the last time we talked? Probably about 5 times,
Okay.
4 of which were to go running or for a walk. And then we took one bike ride for a
So what are
few.
you up to with running? How far? What was the distance?
I'm only doing so the most I've gotten to in the last few months was about 5 to 6 miles, which is still pretty darn good for
Yeah,
me.
not bad at all.
Uh, but since this coronavirus self isolation, I have run my 3 fastest 5Ks ever. I ran. Okay, so I know some runners will be out there watching and be like, "Oh, this is pathetic." But I ran my three 5Ks in under 30 minutes for the first time ever, and my fastest one was under 28 minutes. It was like 27:56, something like that. So I have been
Well,
able to get outside, and that's
you
yeah.
probably have my time beat because I haven't actually got to run consistently in forever.
It's
But I do
actually
know
been
in the
kind of
past.
good.
I was going to say I do know in the past when I've quit running for a long period of time, I just usually stretch really well and I can typically pick back up. But
Yeah,
we shall see.
if I didn't have an old man's knee that I played 7 years of like high school and college tennis on, I could
Yeah,
probably get
yeah,
up to about 10 miles right now. But usually when I get to about mile 5 or mile 6, my knee starts
yeah.
to die on me. So
Well,
I,
5 and 6 is nothing to sneeze at.
don't sneeze at it. That's one
No.
thing is I haven't been wearing my mask outside yet,
Do you
which
have?
I might have to start wearing it just because
Right.
it's so stinking cold outside that you've got to have a mask to even survive in this frozen tundra. But anyway, I'm
Well,
surviving.
I had to go into Walmart yesterday, and I had some gloves in a bag, but I had cleaned a little bit, and I had taken some gloves out and left them here at the apartment. So in the bag, I only had one glove into the mask. So I used the shirt that I had on yesterday. I just had the sleeve like that. So as soon as I
Always
got
doing that.
home, I took it off. Did what I could, but I had to get an air mattress because the one I had a hole in it, and I tried to tape it. Nothing I would do would seal it closed. So I was like, oh man, here's $30 down the drain
You
for a little twin
you
size.
you remind me of myself in my younger days when I slept on a futon for 3 years, and it wasn't even a futon laid down; it was a straight up futon
Did you
for
have
three
that in
years.
Lexington when I came that
Oh
that time?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because when you would come visit, you would go sleep in the bed,
Yeah.
and I would sleep on the futon because it was more comfortable to sleep on the futon. I
Yeah.
hated that bedroom so bad.
I remember you saying that. I remember you saying
Yeah,
that.
that was the worst apartment ever. But
So you've had a pretty good week. We spoke.
yeah,
We did the show not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. So about 10 or 12 days. So
yeah.
has it been?
I
What's been
can't
going on? Anything much?
can't Can't complain. Doing some writing, doing some working. Luckily, still able to work. I might be one of the only people in the world who I've actually been losing weight since all of this has happened,
Okay.
which everybody else is just kind of in a chocolate coma. But it helped that we didn't go anywhere for Easter because we were stuck here. But we just got a little care package in from my family back in Virginia, and they sent us a bunch of chocolate. So
Okay.
weigh in at the end of the week and see how
Chocolate
that
did it
lasts.
you like chocolate bunnies?
Cadbury eggs, got
Okay.
4 of those. So we have to split it between Alex and I.
Right.
We got some Twix, little Twix. We
The
got,
miniatures are best. I like miniatures.
yep, the Hershey's, and then which we only got 2 of these, which you can't. What is it? You can't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah,
Is that what the phrase is?
I think so.
We only got 2 of the Reese's eggs.
Oh,
And they're like the small ones.
yeah.
So, which is so funny. It's so funny because Alex and I are like completely opposite people. Alex is my wife, for those of you who don't know who she is. She, to me, that's going to be the last thing that I eat is my Reese's egg. For her, as soon as we put everything, we have this whole method. We put everything on the floor and then we wipe it all down.
Yeah.
And then we can eat it. First thing, gone. She's like, oh, I wouldn't waste my Reese's egg. That's the first thing I'm going to eat. I'm like, I save it. To me, it's like the last bite. Like, I save the last bite as the best bite of the whole
It's the treasure
meal.
out of everything. It's the treasure.
One time I was at my favorite Italian restaurant. We were in Lynchburg, and there's this Italian restaurant. It was amazing. So good. And I used to get chicken parmesan there, and I would eat around the edges and then save the middle piece because the middle piece had no edges, nothing. One time I'm sitting there, it's just sitting there, and I'm just thinking about how great this moment's going to be. The waitress comes in, scoops it up, takes it away. I was so freaking pissed.
Did you say what? Did you say anything to him?
I wanted to, but I was like almost in tears because I was so sad because it was my favorite, which we ate there like every week, so it didn't really matter. But still.
Right.
Alex was like, why don't you go tell her? I was like, no, it's too late now. My heart's already been broken. So anyway, that's my Reese's egg.
Okay, well that's a good thing. That was better than what I had. So
I was gonna say, what have you been doing?
So every weekend I travel back down to Wise, and even during this coronavirus, because for one, the people that I go see don't really go see anyone else. So it's not like they're seeing a lot of people. I see the same 4 people, and they don't. My mom doesn't get out, so she hasn't seen anyone except my nieces, and they don't really see anyone except, it's very few people. So I feel pretty safe there. Plus, it's the only time I really get good food. I mean, I'll have canned food, soups, but I'm a little bit, and I was going to ask you about this because I know you said last time you and Alex had ordered a pizza. So as soon as you got the box in there, you just threw the box in the trash. I'm wanting to get 5 Guys.
No joke, that's on my list for this week too.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
What if someone that's preparing the food has the virus, though? Or are they pretty much clear at this point?
I have heard, one, that they're taking extra precautions for people who are presenting or who are making the food, but that kind of is what that is. But 2, if you take your food, take it out of the wrapping, like put it on a plate, all that, and then throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds, that will zap. Anything. I'm not saying this is exact science, but they said that'll help kill it, whatever's on there. So just, even if it's warm, throw it in the microwave, zap it out, and you're good. You try it on your 5 Guys, I'll try it on my 5 Guys, and we'll compare notes next week as long as we're still alive.
I'm really wanting 5 Guys. I've got a 5 Guys probably two blocks down.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm ready to go there. And I've not got to use the Starbucks card that you've got me due to this. I've used it once.